Hey superhero fans, today we're exploring the changes made to every storyline from the comics book adaptations. Let's check out how the Marvel Cinematic Universe is putting its own twist on the classic comics. Ultron has a different creator. In Avengers: Age of Ultron, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner collaborate to create Ultron, a departure from the comics where Hank Pym, the first Ant-Man, who is the creator of the powerful robot. While the change is understandable, as Pym wasn't introduced in the MCU at that point, it diminishes the depth associated with Tony's character. In the MCU, Pym serves mainly as a mentor to Scott Lang, lacking the active role he plays in the comics. Michael Douglas, portraying Hank, has limited involvement, leaving some with the impression that the character's potential is underutilized. Thanos isn't interested in death personified. In the Infinity Saga, Thanos, the primary antagonist, aims to use the Infinity Gauntlet in Avengers, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame to eradicate half of the universe and address overpopulation. This differs significantly from the comics, where he seeks to please the embodiment of death by doing the same. The comic version portrays Thanos' motivation as more bloodthirsty and less nuanced than the MCU's depiction, where his goal adds depth to the character. The movie adaptation turns Thanos into a complex villain with morally ambiguous intentions, deviating from the more straightforward portrayal in the comics. Civil War is much smaller. The Civil War comic storyline, extensive and impacting numerous Marvel Comics superheroes, raised high expectations for its adaptation in Captain America: Civil War. The movie, however, scaled down the conflict significantly, featuring only a handful of available heroes in the MCU at that time. While the film introduced notable characters like Black Panther and Spider-Man, fans were somewhat disappointed when comparing it to the grand scale of the comic counterpart. Some believe the storyline might have been more effective later in the MCU. The Mandarin was updated twice. Early comic portrayals of the Mandarin were problematic, relying on racist stereotypes. Iron Man 3 wisely transformed the character, but the revelation of a fake Mandarin, played by Ben Kingsley's Trevor Slattery, sparked outrage. In a recent MCU development in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, the real Mandarin is revealed to be Wenwu, Shang-Chi's father. This retcon addresses past mistakes with a genuine and respectful portrayal, contributing positively to the MCU and improving depictions of Asians in Western cinema. Miss Marvel has different powers. Miss Marvel's TV show introduces significant changes to her powers and origins compared to the comics. In the MCU, she manifests cosmic energy as hard light instead of stretching and embiggening her limbs. Additionally, her inhuman ancestry is altered, depicting her as a jinn. Despite these deviations, the adaptation maintains a strong emphasis on Islamic culture integral to her character. By eliminating ties to the Inhumans and focusing on her family, Kamala's origin becomes more personal and effectively connects with the audience. And that's a wrap. The MCU keeps us guessing with its fresh take on our favorite heroes. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more superhero updates.